If you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Today's video is going to be a little different. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my top 5 funnest moments while doing the Amazon Influencer Program. Share some golden nuggets along the way, and I'm also gonna be opening up some packages. Everything that you see right here was sent to me for free just by doing the Amazon Influencer Program. I promise you that you're gonna get a ton of value from this video. We got 5 moments, 5 packages to open. Let's dive into it. Now we're gonna select a random product. What's kind of fun is all of these products right here, I have no idea what they are. So it's gonna be a surprise to me. It's gonna be a surprise to you. We're gonna unbox them and I'm gonna share some stories and give you guys some tips. I've been doing the program for over 2 years. I'm a 6-figure Amazon reviewer, which is kind of crazy to say. I get sent products like this on the daily. This right here is a week's worth of product, and there's so much fun to be had with the Amazon Influencer Program. A lot of it comes from getting free products, getting stuff that I never would have bought, but since I get it for free, I get to try a lot of cool stuff. So the first thing that comes to my head as I unbox this is the amount of inflatables that I've received. Yes, inflatable. I'm talking inflatable decorations, inflatable costumes, like whatever kind of inflatable that you can think of, inflatable bounce houses, inflatable balls, whatever type of inflatable you can think of, I've received it. And I've received so much and I've had so much fun. One time for Halloween, I got all these inflatable decorations and me and my roommates put all of them in one of my roommates' room as a kind of a prank, and we inflated them all to where, like, when he opened up his room was just filled with a ton of inflatables. There was another time when I had all these inflatable costumes and me and my friends went snowboarding, skiing in them, and there's a video of us snowboarding down the canyon, literally like in an inflatable costume. But I think the best inflatable of them all was when I got a 20-foot Santa, a 26-foot Santa, and all these other random Christmas inflatables, and basically was covering up my house in inflatables to the point where you couldn't even see it. It drew so much attention from the neighbors. You could see it from like miles away. My roommate's reaction when they first saw it was hilarious. It was definitely a hit and was so fun. And it was literally like $2,000+ worth of inflatables, and I got them all for free, which is bromine tablets. Now, this might not sound like a cool product to you, but I'm stoked about this because I have a hot tub and I have to buy these things on the regular. So instead of having to spend money and buy them, instead I'm getting them for free. I'm gonna make a video of it and then get paid. So this is a solid product. I love when I get free products that I can actually use. A lot of times I get products that I can't use, that I either sell or give away, but this is actually amazing. So first product, huge success. We got 4 more to open, 4 more stories, and at the end, I'm gonna break down how I got all these products. But let's dive into the next one. What do we want? Let's grab this one right here. Now, a lot of my stories involve me and my roommates doing stupid stuff. We kind of like to prank each other, and we love getting the free products because literally every week we have like a new activity, like something new to do. So it really is so fun. There was one time when I got a smoke machine and fog, and while my roommate was showering, we have kind of a smaller shower, it fills up with steam. I put the smoke machine underneath the door and just totally smoked him out. And it took him a second to realize, because he's obviously showering like in steam, and then he in his words, he said, all of a sudden I looked down, I realized I couldn't see my feet. There was so much smoke that I blew into the bathroom that he couldn't see his own feet. I'll include a video. Here's a quick video showing how much smoke was in there. Like, mind you, in this video, he's in the shower, so he's not wearing any clothes, but you can't see anything because there is that much smoke. Did the same thing to one of my other roommates, smoked out his room. Would have never gotten a smoke machine, but because I had it, it's like, I gotta make a video of it, so I gotta use it. How am I gonna use it? I'm gonna smoke out my friends. So super fun there, and we've used the smoke machine for other moments. So overall, super fun time there. All right, what do we got in this box? We got another box. We got plastic mini golf clubs for toddlers. This is absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna open it, but essentially they're just miniature golf clubs. I'm excited about this product as well because my nephew, if you aren't aware, is a freaking golf prodigy. Here's some clips of him golfing. So this is gonna be a super fun product for him to have. Another great product there. 2 down, 3 more to go. All right, let's grab this one right here. Next top moment, fun moment doing the Amazon Influencer Program is I had a brand reach out to me, which keep in mind, the longer you do the Amazon Influencer Program, the more brands are gonna reach out to you. Keep your Instagram DMs open, make it so brands can reach out to you. A pro tip is respond as quick as possible. When a brand reaches out to you, no, it's not like some sort of relationship where they're just loyal to you. No, they're reaching out to a ton of brands and they're gonna work with whoever responds first. So the quicker you respond, the easier it's going to be to get brand deals. So I had a brand reach out to me and said, hey, we had this custom banner. We want you to send us a design. We'll create a design for you and send it to you. It was Christmas time. I sent them like a generic Christmas design. They're like, no, we want something more custom. And I was like, okay, you want custom? I'll give you custom. So I made a crazy banner of each of my roommates, like an insane picture of them that just looked like horrendous, that said like Merry Christmas. And then I hung it up, and then anytime people came over to a house and they just saw this crazy banner, like, what in the world? Like, where did you get this? And I was like, I got it sent to me for free, being an Amazon review. And they're like, no way. And then the company liked it so much that they sent me another one, and I made a huge banner of my friend's face. And that one was hilarious, seeing all like my roommates' reactions when they walked in and they just see a giant banner of his face. It was very hard for me to do the video review because literally like every time I looked at the banner, it would make me laugh. I'll include the video of what this looked like. Is even better. So there's the bottom. I can't do this review, dude. All right, what do we got next? We got a 4-piece queen extra deep sheet set. Again, another extremely practical product. I have a queen bed. I need sheets. This is amazing. Get some brand new sheets that I don't have to pay for. Love when I get products. So far, we're 3 for 3 on practical products that I'm actually going to use. All right, we are on product number 4 and story number 4. One of my all-time favorite products that gets used on a daily basis by me, my friends, is a human dog bed. I didn't even know this thing was a real thing until I got it. But imagine a dog bed that is the size of a human. It's self-explanatory. They are so comfortable, and I'm not kidding, they are used on a daily basis by me and my friends. Anytime I go on a road trip, I actually bring it with me and sleep in it. I have a roommate that almost likes to prefer sleeping in the dog bed over his own bed. There was actually a time in my life when we had a friend that wanted to live in our house, but we didn't have a room for him. So he literally lived in our living room in a dog bed for 6 months, like no joke. It like makes me laugh thinking about it, because we'd have friends over, people over, and they'd be like, oh, where's your room? And he's like, this is my room. Like, where's your bed? He's like, that's my bed. He was living in a dog bed for 6 months, but if you felt how cozy they are, you wouldn't blame them, because they are absolutely amazing. So love that story. Love that I'll always be able to look back that I had a friend living with me, living in the living room in a dog bed. We literally just leave him out just at the base of our couch. No one uses our couches. They just like to use the dog bed. All right, what do we got here? We got shampoo, body wash, anti-bug spray, oatmeal bath, a soothing balm. Holy cow. A vanilla lip balm. Dude, I am freaking scoring. Look at again, insanely practical products. I'm literally going to use all these products: shampoo, body wash, bug spray, bath bomb. Absolutely amazing product. Again, just saving me a trip to the store. I don't have to go buy body wash. I got it. I don't got to buy bug spray. I don't got to buy lip balm. I got all these things that were sent to me, and I'm going to make videos of all of them and get paid for it. Now, another pro tip for you is if you want expensive things like giant $1,000 inflatable or a human dog bed or an electric scooter, like all these things I've got, you need to focus on the fundamentals. You need to be a credible Amazon influencer. A lot of people, when they get started with the Amazon influencer program, they get so excited to have all of this, and they start reaching out to brands, they start trying to get these brand deals, and brands don't want to work with them because they only have 50, 100, 200, 300 videos. You need to be credible. You need to build a backlog of videos. So literally just review everything in your house. Use the software tool Viral Vue to work smarter, not harder, figure out which products are gonna actually make you money, which products you already own that have the highest opportunity. Build your backlog, be credible, so that way when you do reach out to influencers, they click on your storefront and they see, oh, this person's got 1,000 plus videos. Let's work with them. That's how I'm able to get all of these products, is that I have a ton of experience with the Amazon Influencer Program, which makes me more desirable to a brand because I know what I'm doing. So the fact that you're watching this video shows me that you are trying to up your Amazon influencer game. So I hope you're taking what I'm teaching for what it's worth, because if you want to make a full-time income from the Amazon Influencer Program, you gotta put in the work. This YouTube channel is entirely centered around working smarter and not harder. So if you need ideas, if you need tips, again, to do that, I highly recommend checking out some of the other videos on this channel. With that being said, let's dive into the fifth and final story and fifth and final product. So many products to choose from. This is like one of my favorite parts of the Amazon Influencer Program, is just like unboxing products. I wanna grab one of those big ones, but it's gonna make my tower fall down. So let's grab this guy right here. Take a guess what that is. I could guess 1,000 things and would not be even close to it. All right, we got a wearable speaker, okay? A wearable speaker. Magnet attaches anywhere, and it's just a little portable speaker. That's freaking dope. Again, another product that I'm actually gonna use. I have a portable speaker. It's a lot bigger than this. There are times when I'm going somewhere and I don't want to carry a big, heavy portable speaker. Well, now I got a little mini one that attaches magnetically, and that is dope. So the story I was going to share, I'll open up another product while I'm sharing it. So for Halloween, I didn't have a costume and I didn't know what to do. And so I literally dressed head to toe in free Amazon products. I was wearing the most random thing possible. None of it made sense. This inflatable, random clothing items, a lightsaber, and my roommates were like, dude, I don't have a costume either. Like, do you have anything for me? Luckily, I had a ton of products, so I hooked them up as well. And when people asked us who we were, we just like came up with some BS story from a movie from the 80s that didn't exist. And it was hilarious. We had so much fun at this party, just wearing the most ridiculous outfit humanly possible. All right, our final product, we ended up opening up 6, is we got sea salt spray. This is actually, again, I'm so surprised. This is completely random products. I use sea salt spray in my hair on a daily basis. Once again, a product that I no longer have to purchase. Absolute game changer. So now let's dive into how I got all these products. If you're an Amazon influencer, chances are you know what Creator Connections is. If you don't know what Creator Connections is, I will link a video down below that breaks it down, because I'm gonna give a quick synopsis of what it is and mainly how to leverage it to get free products. But essentially, you go to Creator Connections, you search for whatever type of product that you want, or search for a category, and you're going to use the software Viral Vue that is going to load all the products in that category. So let's say, for example, we got a bunch of like topical stuff, like we got like shampoo, sea salt spray, lip balm. Let's say we're in like the makeup topical category. I don't even know what that category is called. Let's say there's 5,000-10,000 products in that category or whatever. Viral Vue is going to take all of those products and sort them from best to worst. Which ones have the best opportunity to make money? Which ones have the worst opportunity to make money? Or in other words, which products sell well while having low competition. If a product doesn't sell well, or the product has a ton of competition, it's gonna be hard for you to make money. So now that you have these amazing products, what you're gonna do is you're gonna select which ones you want, check, check. I want this one, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one. You can select up to 20 products, and then you're gonna click send message, again, using the software Viral Vue. And Viral Vue is gonna send each of those brands of each of those products an automated message that you created telling each of the brands, hey, I'm an Amazon influencer, I've been doing it for this long, I have this many videos, I would love a product of X. And Viral Vue is gonna insert whatever product you checked into that message. You can send 20 a day, and it seems to be the success rate of yeses out of 20 is between 1 and 5. So you literally, with this software, with Amazon Influencer Program, have the capacity to get a minimum of 1 to 5 brand deals a day. And that's just one of the many methods to get brand deals. It's one of the many tools that Viral Vue offers. Again, the Amazon Influencer Program is so fun. I could share with you story after story after story. I hope you're taking advantage of the Amazon Influencer Program. I hope you're taking advantage of Viral Vue, getting brand deals, getting free products, making money. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Make sure to sign up for Viral Vue if you haven't already. Use the coupon code down below to get 10% off for life, and we'll see you guys in the next video.